will be
గౌతమ్ గాడు కాల్ చేసి వస్తా అన్నాడు.
my screen is audible. My screen is visible or not? My screen is visible or not? Just tell me. Anyone in the chat box? My screen is visible or not? Good morning, students. Students, anyone can reply? Is it visible and audible? Okay. Thank you, Tejashmi. So today's our topic is relational model. Yesterday I have discussed about ER model, entity relationship model. So how to design a database by using some components of ER model. What are the components of ER model? Entities and their types, relation and their types, and attributes and their types. Based on the components, you have to design ER model. Okay. So now we want to know the basics of relational database. Here, relation is nothing but table. So, how the database can be formed into the relations. Okay, just here you have to see. B not mute yourself. B not roll number B not mute yourself. Okay, done. Yeah. So here is an example for a relation. What is meant by relation? Relation is a table. Table contains some columns and their values. Here, the example relation is nothing but some branch account, like bank account. So bank account having account number, which branch it is having, and what is the balance of that particular account. So you have to give the values for the specific rows. Okay, this is an example of relation. What are the terminologies present in a relation? Why we have to need the terminologies means when we are going to ER model, we know about the basics of components. Then only we have to design. So here also having some specific terminologies used in a relation. Just you have to observe it. Just see this. So this is a relation means it is a table. Table contain customer name, customer street, and customer city. So these three are the columns or attributes. Okay, the other name for columns is nothing but here attributes. So the value for customer name Jones with respect to customer street and customer city. These two are entered in a row. What is the other name for row? Here is tuples. So here number of tuples you have to calculate and number of columns you have to calculate. The number of tuples is nothing but here cardinality, and the number of columns in a relation is nothing but RT. So the other name for number of columns uh, in a table is nothing but RT. Number of rows in a table is nothing but cardinality. Okay. So here you have to understand. So what are the basic terminologies here? Tuples. What is the other name for tuples is nothing but rows. What are the columns or the fields or attributes? The other name for columns is nothing but fields or attributes. So then how we have to use, I mean from ER model to relational model, or we have to use for what? So how we have to create the table and how we have to insert the data and how we have to update the data in the table and how we have to delete the data in the table by using one software like SQL. Okay. So first you have to see. So ER model, just you have go for the software first. Wait. Run SQL command line. So here you have to observe. So SQL software is visible or not to you? Just tell me in chat box. SQL SQL prompt. SQL prompt is thank you. So here you have to observe first before going to creation of a table, just you have to go for entering connection through admin. Okay, what is the command you have to use here? Connect system and then click on enter. So it will ask password for the system. So at the time of installation only you have to give the password. That password is entered here. Okay, then it is connected. Okay, login minute. Okay, so my password is okay connected. Now connected. So how to design a relation means how to create. So by using create command you have to use, already I told what are the commands coming under TDL, DML, TCL and DCL. These four are already explained in the class. Okay, now we want to create one table by using create command. Create table, table name is student one. Any name you have to give, table name, create a table, table name, student ID, number. Create table, table name. The first column name is SID means student ID. The data type with respect to the attribute is nothing but number data type you have to take. And for example you have to take as S name, S name varchar2 of 20 means the size of name data type is 20, data size is 20 and the data type is varchar2 variable length of characters you have to take. Just I have to create only two columns for the table. So how to see the structure of a table? Now what is our task? How to see the structure of a table? So by using description command, description student one. What is the syntax? How to see the structure of a table? You have to use description command and the table name is student one. Then observe the output. So what is our output here? What are the attributes and what are the data types here? Wait. Description student. So it will show the structure of a table and type of data with respect to the attributes. So now you have to insert the data. How we have to insert the data? By using insert command. Insert, okay, insert into student one values. What is the syntax here? Insert command is used for inserting values. Insert into table name values. What is first column? Student ID. Like you have to give student ID like one, roll number one, or otherwise you civil write 101 or 161 like this. Okay, so what is the student name like Ram, because it is character, right? So that's why we are giving single quotes for the name. Okay, Ram. Okay, one row is created. At the same time you have to insert another student value like 162 Raj. So next thing, Anu, 163 Anu, Like this, you have to enter 5 more values. 164 and comma. So 165 table. So 5 rows are created in this table, right? So now I want to see the data in that student table. So then you have to go for which command? Select command. Select star means all attributes in the table. From which table? Student one table. Okay. See the output. So here you have to observe. If you want to see the structure of your table, then you have to use description command. If you want to create a table, then you have to use create table with this syntax. And if we want to insert the data in the table, like you have to use insert command like this. If we want to display or what I know means how many students here in this table means you have to show by using select command. Select star from student one. Okay, so I want to update the name as 164 means 164 student name is not Anupama. Okay, Sita. Okay, so that in that case I want to update that row. Okay, so like which command you have to use? Update command. Update student one. Update student one. Yes, name equals to what? Anupama. Anupama means where you have to change. Yes, name is like what? Anupama means for example Sita, right? Sita. Her name is Sita. Where update table name, old column name to where SID equals to 164. Update table name. Table is not exactly. Update table. Update student one. One row is updated here, right? So then you have to use for selecting whether it is correct or not. You have to show it by using select star from student one, whether it is updated correctly or not. Okay, it is updated. Just you have to observe 164 student name is not Anupama, so that is the case we have to take and update the name of that student, specific student. So that's why we are giving condition at the time of where SI equals to 164, update student S name equals to new name. Okay, so just here you have to observe Sita. So now I have to practice all commands like insert, update, delete, select. Okay, now I want to delete 165 student or 162 student. Okay, so what is the command you have to use? Then you have to go for delete command. Delete from, delete from which table? Student one, where which row you want to delete. So that's why we are using where command. Where SID equals to 162, right? One row is deleted. Now you have to see whether it is deleted or not. It is deleted, right? Just you have to observe each and every output by using select command, whether it is updated or not by using update command, whether it is deleted or not by using delete command. So all the commands regarding DML are finished like this. If you having any doubts regarding DML, you can ask. You can ask any question in the chat box. I'll explain through practical. No doubts? If you're having any doubts, please raise it in the chat box. Then I will explain. Or otherwise, I can show some more commands in the screen. No doubts? No one is responding. Whether you are you listen to class or not? So then I have to show some more commands through DD. Okay, how to rename a column and how to update a column name. Okay, or size. So everything should be considered as DDL, right? So now we have to see here by using commit command. What is the working of commit? You have to save the data in a permanent manner. Okay. So then I have to see the description of student one, right? What are the columns here? Right? SID and SNAME. Student, I want to change SID as student ID. So how to update it? How to rename it? Okay, by using alter command. Alter table name. What is our table name? Student one. Alter table name. Modify, not modify, rename, because I want to change a column name, right? Column, rename column. What is column name? SID2, student ID. So table is altered. Just you have to see the changes by using same command. Here you have to observe SID can be changed as student ID by using alter rename command. Okay. Next, you want to change the size 20 to 25. You want to extend the size of a data type. Next, you have to choose what modify command. Type alter modify. Alter table student, alter table student one, modify column, or modify what, which column you have to modify. Yes, name varchar 2 of 25. Okay, so just see the output. Just see the output. So here you have to observe 25. The size can be modified and the column name can be changed by using alter rename and alter modify. Okay, next, you want to delete the column. If you want to delete the column, then you have to choose for alter drop. Alter table name drop drop which column? Name column, right? Table alter. Just you have to see the description. Only one column is there because we have to delete entire the column by using alter drop command. Allow you delete entire structure of a table. After that, before that, what command you have to use? Rollback. Just we have to check rollback command. Rollback completed. Okay. So what is the working of rollback here? Because it is a structure, right? Structure modification is not work for rollback. Okay, whether you have to perform any data insertion, deletion, updation, modification can done in the relation, that can be undo by using rollback command. Okay, so next alter, create, drop, rename, truncate. Truncate means entire data should be deleted. Okay, first you have to observe, select star from student one. So here SID, what is the working of truncate here? Truncate table name, right? So table truncated means then you have to see the data. No data means entire data to be deleted by using truncate command. So what is the drop? So before going to drop, so you have to describe the structure of a table student one, right? Structure is available but data is not available by using truncate. So I want to delete entire the structure also because student one is not necessary for us, not need for us. So in that case you have to use what command? Drop table. What is table name? Student one is table name. Drop table name. Table is entire structure also deleted. Now you have to see the structure. No object. Object student one does not exist. Means deleted. It is deleted entirely and permanently deleted in the database. In our database. If you're having any doubts regarding DDL and DML commands, these are the examples for each and every command you have to use for creating a relation and updating a relation and maintaining a relation in the database. If you're having any doubts, please ask me in the chat box, then I will clarify your doubts. If you are not having any doubts, then I'll go for the next module for the next class. Regarding this module, if you're having any doubts, please ask me. Just here you have to observe one thing. This is ER model. This is relational schema. So how to convert ER model to relational schema? Just here, what is the syntax for relation schema is table name within parentheses. You have to write the column names. That's it. That is nothing but relational structure. Here, what is our entity? How to write this means each and every entity and relation having one table. Okay, so in the table, what are the attributes? For student table, what are the attributes? Student number, name, and given family. These are nothing but student table attributes. Next, school. School is a one table. Next, year tutor is one table, enroll is one table, course is one table, and regarding these three are the attributes for course, these two are the attributes for enroll, and these three are the attributes for school. So, what are the attributes for the relation means? What is the main? So, in that registered for student and school is a relation between two registered. Registered having attributes what is the main participate attribute for the student and school can combinedly attributes like act as a self attributes for registered. So just here you have to observe one thing. uh, Wait, course enroll. Enroll is one relation, right? Here enroll having what are the attributes? Student number, course number. Because that is a relation between student and course. What is the student main attribute for enroll? Here student number. Those two are the common attributes for enroll. So what are the other attributes for this? Landmark and lab marks and exam marks. Okay, there is a relationship between student and course. Are you understand this? How to convert our ER model to student? So because each and every table can contain its attributes, but the relation table contain the what is the primary attributes for those two relations, and additional it having its self attributes. These these are all things can be considered for the relation. Relation is a special type of table which contains the unique values for the participated entities. Okay, are you understand? If you having any doubts in this diagram, you can ask me how to convert ER model to relational model. No doubts.